Adams Oshiomole and Air Peace. Adams Oshiomole, former governor, has left a lot for us to remember him with for what he did in Edo State, what he's done for Labour, what he's doing in the Senate House. And that piece has been a front runner in the country, has been carrying the nation's flag virtually everywhere. But until this saga, it was as if we don't know anything about this thing that just came up. On incessant flight delays, flights being shifted from morning to the evening. Sometimes you go for your flight and they said they've gone. I remember spending up to 7-8 hours waiting for a particular flight, ended up losing that particular business transaction because I was waiting for flight. Now, for Adams Oshiomole, you must have seen the video, him stopping some flights, stopping people, locking the gate, that they were not going to go because his flight was delayed. Well, these are normal things we see in this country. Before now, we've heard people talking about incessant delay of flight. Sometimes Air Peace will give us reasons why these flights have been delayed. Sometimes you don't get the reason. What has the House done, the Senate House, or the committee in charge of aviation? What have they done? You see, this country, flights are delayed and no consequence. Flights are delayed, no excuse from the airline, no, they don't take care of your cost, spending the whole day losing transaction, nothing is done. Last time it was this Dibia in Enugu State, Kogu Dibia or Eze Dibia, I've forgotten the man's name, that created a scene at the airport. You see, we have this incessant flight. What has the Senate done about this? Nothing. And that is the problem with Nigeria. They don't do anything about it until it affects them, and you can see what Oshiomole was doing. He was just taking the country on hostage by what he was doing, showcasing, giving us the wrong thing for us to remember him with. You see, he was saying something like before they used to delay flight for them, meaning they were above the law. They can come to the airport at any time and fly to wait for them and stuff like that. But it caused for a lot of concern. The Senate needs to stand up and do the right thing. Those in charge of aviation should do the right thing. Air Peace need to step up and ensure they protect the rights of their customers. This incident does not portray the country in a good light, considering that this is a senator and also this is the country flag carrier. It's not a good one in the sense that Adams Oshiomole was so, will I say, he was so brash, he was so uncultured, his attitude, what he portrayed, and also Air Peace did not help matters. The Senate needs to learn to be proactive instead of being this reactive. Now, the aviation minister was called by Adams Oshiomole that he needs to do something about the Air Peace saga, delay and stuff like that. You see, we need to get to a state in this country where we should learn to be reactive and handle matters not because it concerns us, but because it concerns the other person. You see, if the Senate had come into this matter before now, if aviation ministry has come into this matter before now, that when there is a delay in flight, the reason should be specified, and then the cost on the part of the consumers or the customers should be borne by the airplane or by the company, or vice versa. When you miss your flight, there should be a structure in place to address this, sort of showcasing what we just did. Well, I don't think Adams Oshiomole did the right thing. He needs to step up as somebody we look up to in this country, and also Air Peace needs to stand up and also do the right thing. Senate should learn, the Senate or rather the government should learn to address issues before they become issues. What I mean is this: let's not wait for it to affect us before we start doing the right thing as a people. Well, we wish Air Peace the best and hope they improve on their services. And I believe they've learned their lesson from this episode.